Hello. During this presentation, I will discuss the importance of a holistic approach to teaching and effective pedagogical practice for the primary school teacher. This will include student wellbeing and pastoral care, effective teaching practices including an overview of the educational theories behaviourism and cognitivism, and also the importance of classroom resources and their role in effective teaching and learning. Pedagogy is defined as the function or work of a teacher teaching. 5 standards for effective pedagogy are joint productive activity, language and literacy development, making meaning, complex thinking, and instructional conversation. The 5 standards together create an overall effective pedagogy, each standard influencing the others. To be an effective teacher, it is essential to have a holistic approach to teaching. This involves being aware of the whole child and all factors influencing their well-being, including safety, welfare, health, culture, home environment, background, self-esteem, and any aspects influencing the child's ability to learn, such as learning difficulties and behavioural problems. By considering all of these aspects, a teacher is able to better determine which teaching practices will be most effective and allow a child to have a successful teaching and learning experience. Experiences and environmental stimuli largely influence the children's behaviour. As teachers, we should create a classroom with stimuli that creates a feeling of enjoyment and relaxation, not fear or anxiety. Modifying the classroom environment may also be useful in minimising distractions and triggers for inappropriate behaviour. We want children to view school as a positive place where they want to spend time. It is also important to create a classroom where all children are happy and feel safe and secure. Routine is one way of creating this. Teaching practices need to be adapted to cater for individual needs of the students. By incorporating the child's interest into the learning process, teaching at a pace the child is comfortable with, and using fun and enjoyable activities, this can be achieved. Many distractions exist in the classroom. Lessons need to attract and maintain the students' attention. An effective way of doing this is to involve the students in the lesson. Knowledge and skills that we acquire are largely impacted by our environment. We can make learning more meaningful by personalising the materials we are teaching so they can be linked to prior knowledge, which makes information interesting and assists in maintaining attention. Prior knowledge and experiences can impact on our perception of things and the way that information is stored. Accurate perceptions are essential for effective learning. Providing feedback and determining that the students are perceiving information accurately is essential to ensure effective learning is taking place. There are a variety of effective teaching strategies available. 2 theories that guide teachers in the use of effective teaching strategies include behaviourism and cognitivism. I'll now briefly discuss these theories. Behaviourism. This theory focuses on how environmental stimuli bring about change in people's behaviours. Behaviourist principle involves the formation of a relationship between a stimuli and response. Children are most likely to learn behaviours that result in certain consequences. Behaviourist theory is an effective method of teaching in the classroom as children respond to and respect actions that result in positive feelings and rewards. There are 2 types of behaviourist theory: classical conditioning, that is an involuntary response to a stimuli, and examples given on the slides, and apparent conditioning, when there is a voluntary response to a stimuli. A person's behaviour is influenced by varying consequences such as reinforcement and punishment. Behaviourist approach also allows us to accommodate students with special needs by considering their individual characteristics and selecting strategies to cater to these. Cognitivism. Cognitive learning theory describes how information enters our memory, is organised and stored. It is based on how people think. The cognitive process involves attention, perception, encoding and retrieval. When teaching young children, it is important to start lessons with an attention getter and continually monitor the attention during the lesson. Activities must be short and frequently changed, simple, precise directions given, and continually check that the children's perception of tasks is accurate. Complete one task before going on to the next, and ideas need to be personalised. The use of visual aids creates experiences and is more likely to be stored in memory. The use of appropriate cues can trigger prior knowledge and/or memories, and asking questions and encouraging discussion can help the students relate to the topic with their prior knowledge. Assessment information is essential for the effective planning, organisation and evaluation of lessons. Therefore, day-to-day lesson planning should be tied to ongoing assessment of student performance. There must be a close correlation between what teachers teach and what students learn. How teachers use the information gathered is what is important, as it helps us to find out whether students have learned what they have been taught and if teaching methods have been successful. If methods have not been successful, teachers are then able to adjust the way they are teaching to be more effective. A variety of resources are available to assist in accomplishing effective teaching and learning within the classroom. Some of these include encouraging participation in learning activities, hands-on activities, discussion and collaboration, providing feedback, pictures, sounds, flashcards, the use of intellectual and emotional links to relate to the children's background, and the use of examples. By utilising a holistic teaching approach supported by effective educational theories and classroom resources, teachers are able to create a positive, successful teaching environment for their students. Thank you.